So this is a temporary broadcast. Temporary in the sense that we are using a different device because the usual device that we use has been unavailable because of the technical issues that arose. So we didn't broadcast on the 6th of March 2023. This is 0416 hours GMT on Tuesday, the 7th of March 2023. Looking at the campaign for the rights of parents and parent governors at the then grant-maintained school in Stratford-in-Newham, East London, during, let's say, January 1992 to February, March, April, May, June 1992. It is clear that the view that Fleet Street took of me, I mean, that was 1992. That was 1992, long before Tony Blair came to power and long before George W. Bush was in power in the USA. And yet the way that they reported me was so extraordinarily extreme and untruthful that I shall be going over some of the items when we come back to the ordinary access to the technology, because I cannot access the items on this device. So that has to wait until after we have obtained ordinary access to the ordinary device that is used for most of the Kudila television channel broadcasts. So this one is timed at 0420 GMT, which is coming up to. Now, when we started the introduction about 5 minutes earlier than the stated time, one of the things that I have noticed in the review of the news generally that we carry out before the broadcast, every broadcast, says that one of the courts, Islamabad court, I think, in Pakistan, has rejected Imran Khan's appeal against the arrest warrant or similar. I'll check that and hopefully be able to state the correct expression. Now, this is something that actually relates to Nawaz Sharif and his camp engineering a propaganda against Imran Khan, with Nawaz Sharif being based in the United Kingdom. And I think there was a piece in the Financial Times that actually caused serious concern and unease for Imran Khan and his PTI, because the Financial Times piece was considered absolutely the product of Nawaz Sharif and not anything to do with the truth. And we shall be, again, I mean, you can see the camera is located on the corner of the device, which means that when I'm looking at the actual device and not at the corner, My face looks as if it's away from the actual focus, which it is not, but that's how the camera is placed in the device. So we'll be delaying the detailed comments on what is happening in Pakistan and the state of the Tehreek-e-Insaf, Hakiki Azadi movement that Imran Khan stated he was leading. As far as the campaign against the racists in 1992, now that is 31 years ago. Is it 31 years? I think it's 31 years ago, 1992. Well, the racists included, of course, The Guardian and The Guardian's relevant staff. These racists completely misrepresented the campaign for the rights of the parents and the rights of the parent governors on the then grant-maintained secondary school in Stratford in Forest Gate. Is it Forest Gate? Well, again, the details we shall check in due course because this is part of the essay. This is not a one-off reference because the discussion about the campaign against the racists in the Stratford School includes the following. Of course, the local council, the New Borough Council, being in Labour Party control in 1992 as it is now, 31 years on, was in policy terms not a supporter of the grant-maintained status. And it was therefore not taking part directly, openly at least, in the campaign that I was organizing for the rights of the parents and the parent governors against the mainly conservative supported regime at the school, politically, ideologically. The head teacher was a person called Anne Snelling. And the amazing thing is that when the Guardian ran a kind of hatchet job of a profile on me about this campaign, they completely lost all contact with reality. It became a character assassination aimed at me to demolish me. Can you imagine that? Here I was doing a campaign to uphold the rights of the parents and the parent governors in a local school, so-called community school, and the entire British political establishment, the propaganda machines, were switched on to demolish the character. Now, what did I do? Did I commit a bank robbery? Did I commit any kind of crime or do anything to destabilize society? None of those things. In fact, the highest ideology, the highest ideological values, objectively defined and definable, ideological values for the cause of universally defined education were at the top of my agenda. But they focused on me with the intention to demolish my personality and my character and my reputation. Now, none of that actually had any substance because they didn't succeed. What that exposed was, it actually confirmed and consolidated the evidence of the operation of serial racist obstructions and obstacles that stood in the way. That is what came across. Now, we shall be coming back to all those issues in the next edition. I'm just coming to end this particular broadcast 10 minutes, few seconds.